Hi, I'm Amanda Binky. I am the Library Media Specialist here at Lawton High. I started out as an English teacher 28 years ago, and for a lot of people that may not realize it, English teachers, and though I have not had other teaching, experience, I think by far English teachers have a lot of papers to grade. I got to thinking, what can I do for the rest of my career that would be less time at home? So just the sheer number of hours at home I was spending grading papers and planning was getting to be overwhelming. So for me, logically, love of books, love of reading, looked into the Library Media program and made my decision to go for my master's and switch to this job. Okay, so you may notice in our library that we do lots and lots of programming that would hopefully engage reluctant readers. We have engaging displays. We always offer, our recommendations for books. I collaborate with a lot of teachers, English teachers, and other curriculum areas to get them in here to talk about books, like through book tastings, or we think of engaging projects that the teachers can offer their students. I also look at a lot of book reviews and different places, different sources to get the most up-to-date and engaging books for the library. So I think just all of that together would hope, that students would want to read more. I'd have to put that into categories, I think. So I would probably go like all-time favorite book that I've taught and maybe all-time favorite book that I've read, yeah? So just on my own time, on my own accord. The favorite books that I've taught, because they're timeless, is probably The Outsiders. I taught that 7th grade reading over 20 years ago, and kids will still come into this library and ask for a copy of The Outsiders to read. But my favorite authors recently are Jodi Picoult and Kristen Hanna. And so both Jodi Picoult, historical fiction, she wrote recently or last year by any other name. The historical fiction part of it is that perhaps Shakespeare didn't really write what he is being given credit for having written. That's one of them. I can't say which one's my favorite, but that's one of them. So, okay.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for interviewing me.